amma da sauran kallo rana da mahadi zai bayyana.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good evening, viewers. My name is Mahadi Shehu, a Nigerian by birth, an indigenous of Katsina State, a non-commercial whistleblower, an activist, and a businessman. Welcome and good evening. This episode is episode 106, an English version of episode 105 that I rendered in Hausa language for wider viewers. This episode is about to tell you certain questionable and doubtful payments made by Katsina State government to a company called Abdin Construction Limited. This company is owned by 3 people. Search at Corporate Affairs Commission confirmed that Alhaji Ahiru Barau Mangal is the largest shareholder with 4 million shares in this company and is the chairman of the company, along with Alhaji Bashir Barau Mangal and Alhaji Lawal Ahiru. This search, as conducted, is placed along with this video as a document for your perusal. Before I go into the details, I have the following messages for you. As of today, over 30,000 retirees in Katsina State from both state and local governments have not received their gratuities 24 months after full disengagement from public service. The total amount is over 25 billion naira. Scholarship for students has become extremely uncertain. Right from 2015-2016, 2016-2017, 2017-2018, 2018-2019, 2019-2020, it has been one form of deficit or another from the scholarship board. In one breath, they claim they have paid everybody. In another one, they tell students, come over for your scholarship. Students have spoken clearly that the majority of them are yet to collect the paltry sum of 15,000 naira annually as scholarship. In Katsina State as of now, there are still casual staff who receive 9,000 naira against the labor law. The labor law clearly for minimum wage says nobody should earn less than 30,000 naira as minimum wage. In Katsina State today, thousands under the name of casual workers are receiving less than 10,000 naira for the last 10 years. Students of health technology Kankia, health technology Dora, who receive 2,000 naira per head every month, have not received a kobo in the last 9 months. When I spoke last about them, the government hurriedly went and paid them for one month. Where is the balance of the remaining 8 months? Contractors in Katsina State now all over have outstanding payments yet to be paid, totaling over 30 billion naira local contractors. Civil servants have been denied promotions and acceleration and advancements. It has been frozen because there is no money, when we could see money clearly being spent in flagrant manner and abuse. As of today, Katsina government has 250 billion naira local and foreign loan profile. They are set to borrow 50 billion naira to finance 2021 budget. They are preparing to collect 150 billion additional loan from World Bank. This is the outlook that makes Katsina a pathetic state, which made even the federal government to declare Katsina as second poorest state in the country, with 8 local governments taken over by bandits, with high-rising 3 million naira unemployed youth, a government that withdrew 2.5 billion naira directly from the office of the accountant general of the federation, buying fertilizer for 2020 farming season, a fertilizer that was never purchased but the money was drawn. This is a government that has told all civil servants, state and local government, to withdraw from all social media participation. For what reason? For the fear of civil servants coming to know their rights. This is an assault to freedom of association, freedom of expression, and freedom to intermingle with anybody you want. It is an afterthought. It is an instrument of coercion and threat. It is a blind idea. Only an uninformed, illiterate system can deploy this censorship in order to avoid having its own secrets coming open. Lo and behold, and alas, the dirty secrets of Katsina State are in the open. Everybody in the state is aware. People are now being picked one after another, taken to the police station, tortured, frightened, put into the cell, eventually into the prison, simply because they have expressed an opinion. Those who are governing Katsina State should know that democracy is about alternative views. It's about people expressing their views and opinions. It's about opposing policies that are not comfortable. It's about looking at leaders right inside their eyes and telling them the whole truth and asking them questions, including uncomfortable questions, including telling them inconvenient truth. Anybody who is averse, who is opposed, who is uncomfortable when he is asked questions, please vacate public office. You should not occupy a single space of democracy in Nigeria or world over, wherever. Democracy is about alternative views. There is a limit to which you can push people to a wall, and there is a limit to which you can censorship. It is just a matter of time. Censorship is a negative instrument anywhere in the world. You don't censor people because you have been treating them badly, negatively. You have been managing them myopically. You have been managing them with all sense of selfishness and greed. A selfishness and greed that you don't even get in the animal kingdom. Just look at this. In one day, on the 22nd of October, 2018, just 3 months away from the general elections, Katsina State Government, from their UBA current account number 101-926-5062, in one day, paid this construction firm, Abdul Construction Limited, whose account in UBA is 100-6424993. Masari's government paid into Abdul account, UBA account, the sum of 10,784,753,482 naira.14 kobo in thresholds of 342,926,378 naira.8 kobo. It paid it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then it went further in another threshold of 416,065,9 913 naira 44 kobo. Paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 also. Then the threshold changed to 21,439,843 naira 22 kobo. Paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 33 thresholds totaling 10,784,753,482.14 paid in one day, 3 months to the general election, into one company account on one day, from one account to one account. A construction company called Abdin Construction Limited, being chaired by Nahuru Barau Manga, the master tactician of katsina politics. As if that is not enough. Next month, elections were coming closer. They changed the tactics. They went to the Ministry for Local Government, Katsina State. They went to Access Bank, Access Bank, Ministry for Local Government, Katsina, Access Bank's account number 0054-89910. And they debited that account 17 billion 771,000, 17 billion 771 million 69,941 naira point 20 kobo in a threshold of 807,775,906 naira 60 kobo in the following numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 807,775,906 naira 60, 22 times, totaling 17,771 was removed as payment to the same Abdul Construction from Ministry for Local Government account on one day as 2019 election approaches. This Access Bank account is the so-called state local government joint account. On good authority and with documents in my possession, it is not a joint account. Joint account presupposes that local governments are signatories. They are not. No single local government chairman is a signatory to this account. This account is being signed by the Accountant General, Permanent Secretary, Ministry for Local Government, and other 2 directors. This account is domiciled at Access Bank, and they compelled every of the 34 local government states to open an account with Access Bank, and they have signed a mandate that each and every time federation allocation comes into the respective local government accounts, same day that amount is transferred into the joint account where local governments have no signature, they have no say, they have no voice. There is nothing joint about them. The million-dollar question now is, what job have Abdul Construction done to warrant Katsina State government paying them over 10 billion naira in a day? We want details of the contracts if there are contracts. We want to know the location and the description of the contracts with the bill of quantities and compliance with all procurement processes as provided by law. We want to know at what point in time the contracts were given. We want to see the Executive Council minutes that gave this job. And we want to see the names and documents of other companies that were given the right to compete, and we want to see the evaluation of all the submissions done by contracts, which gave Abdul Construction an edge over them based on all pre-qualification requirements. We are also interested in knowing what job have Abdul Construction executed in 34 local governments to warrant it receiving 17 billion naira, over 17 billion naira in one day. We also want to know when these contracts were advertised, how many companies responded, who are the consultants that evaluated it, compliance with the procurement process as required by law, when the bids were opened, when the contracts were awarded, the award letters, the BOQ, the deliverables, the location of the contracts, who certified the contracts, and eventually how they were paid this money at a time when contractors that have done jobs of as low as 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 7 million, 10 million, 30 million are still now not paid. They have been sent into an extreme case of trauma because most of them borrowed this money to do the contracts. When these menial monies, inconsequential monies are still hanging on the neck of Kaduna State government as a debt, they are paying one company over 27 billion naira. We demand for explanation. And believe me honestly, viewers, I started with 2018, but I have gone far in analyzing all payments that accrued to Masanawa Enterprises, to Abdul Construction Limited, and to all other companies being chaired and owned by Ahib Romangal from 2015 to date. And one episode after another episode will give you the breakdown of these figures and will ask the same question. When? How? Where? Why? We want transparent management of our own collective resources and patrimony. This money are not the personal collections of people presiding over us, nor the personal collection of their parents or grandparents or their relations. It is a collective patrimony. We are all entitled to demand for explanation. The questions might sound rude. They may sound bitter. They may sound uncomfortable. But they are questions based on inconvenient truth. Not everybody wants to have those questions because the questions are difficult to answer. Because the questions make people uncomfortable, especially people who don't play according to rules. Especially people who hang the heart of, who portray the face of Moses, but end up hanging the heart of Pharaoh. It is an additional responsibility for you and me, and everybody who is bothered, to ensure that we contribute our quota in building a better democratic platform, a better democratic field, where honesty and openness and transparency are the rules, where we can ask questions, where we demand for answers, where we sense sense of responsibility of those who are aspiring to rule us or to preside over our resources, to ensure that they come to equity with clean hands, they come to the democratic field with clean hands. Otherwise, questions will continue to answer, will continue to ask, answers will continue to demand from now to eternity, because we have no any other state other than Katsina. We have no any other state other than Nigeria, and only Nigerians can build a virile and solid democracy where everybody will feel belonged, where everybody will be secured, and where everybody will be willing to contribute his own quota in building a better society where I and you and them, all and sundry, will feel that we have a stake, and that stake is our own stake that will make us stake our neck for now and forever. Until then, I thank Almighty God for making me alive, for making me what I am, and for giving me the courage and the guts and the audacity to face these issues that are destroying Nigerian society. Issue of questionable expenditure, issue of corruption and fraud in public service, so that we can heal our souls, we can heal our pains, we can heal our injuries, we can heal our bleeding lacerations, that even stitches using chronic catgut, using silk, using any other suture material will not heal this wound. What will heal this wound is having people presiding over us that are honest, that are godly, that are sincere, and that know when to let go. They should know when to resign when the music is no more sweet. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Katsina. God bless Nigeria. God bless all Nigerians. And God bless democracy. Thank you very much.